and welcome to this amazing platform. I am Shruti, your French trainer. In today's session, we will learn about time. Believe me, today's session is going to be very interesting and amazing. Now, time, what we have done, we have classified time in French into two parts. So, today we will learn the part 1. We will learn the basic sentences. For example, if you want to say that it is 2 o'clock in the evening or it is 2 o'clock in the morning. Let's take another example. It is 4 o'clock or it is 10 o'clock. So, how to say the time in French? So, we will learn about time in today's session. Now, let's get started. So, I was talking about part 1. Here, we will learn how to frame basic sentences like it is 1 o'clock, it is 2 o'clock, it is 5 o'clock, it is 8 o'clock, it is midnight, etc. Now, this part 1, it says, Quelle heure est-il? What time is it? Now, if you want to ask time in question, for example, what time is it? So, you have to raise this question that you can see here. Quelle heure est-il? What time is it? Now, first we have an example here. It says, Il est une heure. Now, il est une heure means it is 1 o'clock. Now here in this picture, we are talking about that it is 1 o'clock in the morning. Now, don't worry, I will tell you how to differentiate timings in the morning and timings of the night. But just pay attention right now. So here we are talking about it is 1 o'clock. It means il est une heure. Always remember that heure is feminine. That is the reason that here we have used here une. Now, next we have, if you want to say it is 2 o'clock, how will you say it? So, you have to learn this formation, this sentence formation. Il est, number, any number, and then heure. So, il est dash heure, and then you have to fill in the blanks. So, it will give you that it is 2 o'clock, it is 4 o'clock. So, here we are talking about it is 2 o'clock. Now, il est 2 heures. Remember that here o'clock in English, o'clock does exist. But in French, there is no concept of o'clock. We simply say il est 2 heures. That is, it is 2 o'clock. Next, we have il est 6 heures. Now, here it means it is 6 o'clock. So, what you have to do again, you have to just learn this sentence il est dash heure, and then you have to fill the numbers, the time. So, it will give you your answer that it is 2 o'clock in the evening or it is 2 o'clock in the morning. Now, next we have, if you want to say it is midday, how to say it? So, here you have to use this sentence. It says, il est midi. I repeat, il est midi. So, it means it is midday. Now, next we have il est 11 heures. So, here it becomes it is 11 o'clock. Now, I would tell you very important point that you have to learn numbers. If you know numbers, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 10, 11, 12, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 and so on, you'll be able to frame your sentences about times in French. For example, here you can have a look. It is 11 o'clock. Il est 11 heures. Amazing. Next, we have how to say it is midnight. So, here we have our answer. You will use or you will say Il est minuit. I repeat, il est minuit. So here we are talking about it is midnight. Next, il est 13h. It is 1 p.m. Now let me tell you the difference between il est 13h and let me write it down here. Il est une heure. H-E-U-R-E. Alright. So here these are two different sentences. Alright. Here in this sentence we are talking about number 13, but here we are talking about number 1. The difference is that if you use number 13, it means you are talking about that it is 1 in the afternoon, or as you can see here, it is 1 p.m. But if you change your number and if you say il est une heure, if you just say il est une heure, it means you are talking about that it is 1 a.m. or 1 in the morning. Now always remember that the French people, they always say time in 24 hours. Alright, so this is the difference between une and 13. If you say it is 2, il est 2 heures, it means you are talking about it is 2 a.m. But if you say il est 14 heures, so it means it is 2 p.m. That means you are talking about afternoon, the time in the afternoon. So again, let's have a look on some more examples. Next we have il est 14 heures. So let's take another example here. Example number 2. If I say il est 2 heures or D-E-U-X-H-E-U-R-E-S. Okay, so I have written here two examples, il est 2 heures and il est 14 heures. Now here 14 represent us 2 in the afternoon, that is we are talking about it is 2 p.m. But here 2 heures, it is representing that we are talking about 2 a.m. that is 2 in the morning. I hope that this concept is clear to you. Now let's move further. So here we have il est 17 heures. Now I know 17 here, 17 is our number and it is which number? Very good. It is number 17. So it means that we are talking about 5 in the evening, or it is 5 p.m. Next we have il est 16 heures. Again, you can see the difference here. Here we have used number 16 and here we have used number 4. What is the difference? So 16 actually reflect us number 4. So it means we are talking about that it is 4 p.m. or 4 in the afternoon. Now moving further, we have il est 21 heures. Now if you want to say it is 9 p.m., you have to use this sentence, il est 21 heures. So it means we are talking about 9 p.m. or 9 in the evening. Now here we have another example. So it says il est 23 heures. So here 23, I know that this number is 23. So 23 heures is our 11 p.m. So here we are talking about 11 p.m. So we have used 23 heures. Alright, and we haven't used 11. If we use 11 or if we say il est 11 heures, so it will mean that we are talking about 11 a.m. But here we are talking about 11 p.m. Now further we have another example, il est 14h50. It is a bit different. So it means it is 2:50. Now 2:50. So how to say 2:50? It is 2:50. That is, it is about to be 3 o'clock. So you have to say il est 14 heures. 14 means you will write quatorze are 14, and then cinquante. So you will write quatorze cinquante. So it will give you this answer, that is 250. Next we have il est 18h25. Let's try to write it down. It says 6:25, like it's written here. So we are talking about 6:25 in the evening. So 18 is our 18 and 25, so it's 25 minutes. So 18 is basically our 6:25 in the evening. I hope that this concept about time, like how to say 2 o'clock or 13 o'clock or 14 o'clock or 14:10 or 14:50, etc., is bit clear to you. So in the part 2, we will learn how to say half past and so on. Now, moving further, we have a very small and a little exercise. It says, Quelle heure est-il? What does this mean? Quelle heure est-il? Very good. It means, what time is it? Now, what you have to do here, you can see these clocks and these 4 clocks indicating you 4 different time. What you have to do, let's take this example. So here we are talking about 5. So first you have to write how to write it is 5 o'clock in the morning and how to write it is 5 o'clock in the evening. So we have learned just now how to write 5 o'clock in the morning and how to write 5 o'clock in the evening. So you will write this in 2 ways. Again, you will do the same thing. That is, you have to write it is 10 o'clock in the morning and it is 10 o'clock in the evening. Again, you have to write it down here. It is 2 o'clock in the morning and it is 2 o'clock in the evening. Did you remember? We learnt this 2 o'clock. That is, il est 2 heures. Il est 2 heures means it is 2 a.m. But if we say il est 14 heures, so il est 14 heures means it is 2 p.m. In the same way, you have to write down here, you have to write down here, and you have to write down here. So don't worry, you can pause the video for a few minutes and you can write down your answers. Now that was all for today. I would say merci beaucoup.